Okay, so in the last 3 weeks, I've been able to make £2,000 with my first ever copywriting client. And even though I say it took 3 weeks from when I initially started working with him, all the work that I did only took me 13 hours. So altogether, it took me 13 hours to make £2,000 as a copywriter, specifically an email copywriter. So altogether, I've written him 13 emails, and roughly it took me an hour for each one of those emails. So I just want to make this quick video because when I posted like me starting to make money with him and showing the journey with my client, a lot of people asking me to like make a course, make a video, explain how I've done it. So this is what this video is. I just want to explain step by step what I did. You can take it, try it. It definitely works for me. And yeah, I just want to show you step by step how I did it. Quick disclaimer, I know what you're thinking, go check the description. I do not have no course, don't have no course, no program, no nothing. I just got my Instagram, Telegram, don't have to join that, it's just me waffling in there, and newsletter, which is me just doing the same thing, just talking about my journey. So no course or nothing like that. It's not me at the end of the video gonna say, check out the course, no. So I can be as real as I want on this video on how I've done it. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you how I've done it step by step. I'll show you the social proof because I know people always want to see the social proof. So alright, so let's check it out. Get that Face ID. Okay, here we go, £2,000, refresh it. There you go. Alright, cool. Okay, so step number 1 is practice. By the way, I should have said at the beginning, this is not going to come with scripts, templates, cookie cutter stuff. Like I just mentioned, I'm not a guru. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to be as raw as possible. I'm not going to make it look easy. So number 1. So yeah, if you're looking for like that easy stuff that gurus talk about, just click off this video and go watch one of those ones. But yeah, step number 1, before you can even start doing outreach, I definitely recommend make sure you actually practice for at least a couple of days. Not for months, not for years, but do a little bit of practice, just because, you know, if you actually do land a client, if you're one of those unicorns that get a client in like the first week or so, you actually want to know how to write copy. So how do you practice this? So a lot of people, I don't know what people teach, but it's really not that complicated, guys. What you want to do is, okay, I'm gonna guess you're completely new to copyright and you don't know what this is. So me, I specifically work on emails. Now these principles apply to all types of, you know, you can do this with VSLs, you can do this with landing pages. So, but this is what I do, right? So when it comes to practicing, you want to go on Google Doc, get a blank page, and what you want to do is, as you can see, I've got different days here. So every single day, I try to write an email. Every single day, just write an email. Now, if you don't know how to write an email, what I recommend doing is going on, what I did was I went on YouTube, and there's a couple people that I'd recommend subscribing to their email list. So the first one, let me actually just get them on the screen so you can see. Alright, cool. The first one, and maybe even my favorite one, is Zarak. I don't know why a lot of people are telling me they don't know how to sign up to his list. It's literally the first link on the description. So you're going to go on here, you go on free newsletter, you're going to click on the link. I don't know if it'll let me because I'm already in it, but and then it's going to be signing up. So you're going to go on sign up. Okay, you're going to put your name and email, sign up. And the reason why you're doing this is to read the emails, and basically once you get in the habit of not just writing emails but reading a really good email or reading a good piece of copy every single day, you're going to start to notice things that you can only get from reading a good email. So by the way, disclaimer, when you sign up to all these emails that I'm about to show you, they're going to try and sell you like he has a course. They're going to try and sell you their stuff. I'm not telling you to buy them. I'm not affiliated with any of that stuff. I personally haven't bought anything from these guys, so I'm not telling you to buy it. You're just signing on so that you can see how they write and how you can take certain things from their copy and implement it into your copy. So I'll show you a couple others. Alright, here's another really good one. Ben Badder. If you go on this link here, I think it should be on all his videos as well. But if you just go on this link here, so yeah, it'll take you over to this page here, and then you'll sign up, put your name, email, sign up, and then same thing with him. He's gonna sell you your stuff. You don't have to buy it if you don't want to, but just read them, make sure you get it in your head, learn the style, take certain things that you like from it, and then that's how you practice, guys. Okay, and the last one I'd recommend joining is Cardinal Mason. If you're watching this video, you definitely know who this guy is, Mason. I can't really remember how I got into his newsletter, but I think you gotta click on his like course thing, go here, and then put your name and email in, and then send me free training, and then you're gonna get the free training, and then in there you're gonna start getting regular email, because I get emails from him every single day. So I signed up for this thing. Didn't buy the course. Once again, I'm not in this course or anything like that, but I just wanted to see how he writes his emails. So I'm pretty sure this is how I got into it. If you want to see the list of other people I recommend joining their newsletters, it'll be in the description, so you can check that out. Okay, so now you've joined a couple different, you know, newsletters from some really good copywriters. Now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go on your email, and every single day at least just read one of their emails, and actually just go through it, read it, and just consciously try and see, okay, how did they start their email? What subject line did they use? Why did this subject line hook me in? What's so good about this subject line? Okay, what's the first couple lines of their email? Did they use curiosity? Did they use a big statement? Did they, what was it? What did they say that hooked me in? Okay, now how are they building up their email? How are they building up the story? How are they keeping me hooked throughout this long email? Okay, now at the bottom of the email, what's their CTA? Do they have a CTA? What do they have in their PS section? Okay, now I know that might have sounded like a whole bunch of like gibberish to you, but yeah, I know even in the beginning for me, I was kind of like, I'll just reading through and just seeing. But I'm telling you, within a week of you doing this, you're gonna start to see like, okay, these people, okay, so this is how he starts to do his emails. Okay, I'll go to another one, Zarak. Now Zarak, you see, now this is the good thing, you're gonna notice different people have different styles. Okay, Cardinal Mason and Zarak don't write the same. I know this from reading their emails often. Yeah, so same thing with Zarak. You want to check out their subject line. Subject line, for anyone that don't know, it's just like this first line here that you see. It's really important because that's what hooks, like that's normally what gets people to click on the email. So you want to see, okay, what did you say here? Weak copywriters get rich, brackets somehow. Okay, you can see, okay, brackets, I can use brackets in there. Okay, it's like a statement type of thing, right? So you're gonna read through it. You see it has a link here. You can see, okay, so the link doesn't always have to go at the bottom, it can go at the top. Okay, because he uses it here. He got 3 different ones. He got another one here, then he got another one down here. You know, the when I was talking about PS section is here. This is just like where they give you like a little bit of extra information. And then same thing that I was talking about, you want to see how do you start off the email. Okay, so what's he saying? The other day I got a hate email and I wanted to address it. That's a good hook. That's a good hook. Now you're thinking, what the hell is this hate email? Okay, he wants to address it, so he's gonna probably mention what the hate email was and he's gonna address it right now, right? Okay, cool. So I see he's talking about Iman Ghazi somewhere here. Okay, cool. And yeah, you're just gonna go through it, right? Okay, so do that with all of the email as much as you can. The more you read, the more you're gonna pick up. Now after you do that, I got another website for you that you can use. So let's go over to swipe.co. Swipe.co is a gem for copywriters. It's a gem. Okay, so swipe.co, what you can do is when you go on this website, they're gonna have a bunch of sales pages, a bunch of swipes, a bunch of, well, these are all swipes, but a bunch of sales pages and a bunch of emails. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna go through the ones that you wanna, and the thing is, if you know what niche you wanna write for, then you can just specifically go for there. So I know like the one that everyone goes for is fitness, all right? So you can go and check out their fitness swipes. So, okay, let's check this out, right? So you see, and the good thing about this is that they have annotations. So they'll show you what made, like for this thing here, they're saying using a demonstration photo makes this ad so much more interesting. Okay, so this will give you ideas as well. You'll see, oh, I'll give you another thing that, so you can think, okay, photos, I can actually use photos in my copy as well. You know, that's something I never thought about doing. That I thought copy was just strictly words, that's it. You know, you go on stuff like this, you see people using photos. People that I've signed up to on their newsletter, they use photos as well. Only once I started seeing them doing it, I started realizing, oh, I can do that too. Okay, so you're gonna go through this, you're gonna read it. This one's really short for some reason. Let's see if they got any other ones on here. Okay, I think this one's just like a marketing one. So same thing with here, guys. Just read through it, start to understand, okay, why did he do this? Why did he write that? Why did he put this in here? Okay, so yeah, swipe.co is a great place to do this, guys. I don't know why I came on some really short ones. I want to find, like, there's normally some really good. So like this one here. Okay, gotta go through it, guys. Go through it, read it. Read it. I know when I first started doing this, I really don't like to read too much, but once you get into it and you start to see different techniques that people use, it does become interesting. So yeah, bunch of annotations in here. You're gonna see why it works, okay? So that when you start writing for yourself, and more importantly, when you start writing for your paying clients, man, you got all this ammunition that you know you can do all this different stuff because you've been reading other great copywriters' material. Okay, don't get too stuck up on the whole YouTube video of, like, you know, DIC and PAS and ABCD and all that stuff. Like, you can use it, but, you know, just putting out there, like, actually read and, like, write copy. So once you've read your copy, and you can do this in any order you want to do. I prefer to read the copy first because reading the copy gives me inspiration to write copy. If you want to write copy, then read, it's up to you. So once you've read the copy, you're going to go on the Google Doc. Day one, this one here is just the subject line. I prefer to do the actual email first and then go back to subject line, just so that I'm not constrained by the subject line. But literally in the beginning, what I was doing was I was just writing about whatever. I was writing about my day. You can see this one here, I'm talking about why 90% of cold outreach messages fail. This was just like a random thought that I had, just testing out my copy on day one. And guys, you need to be practicing at least writing one piece of copy every single day. This is non-negotiable to me. I had someone say this to me and I did it for like 4 days and then I just stopped for like a couple weeks. And then when I came back to write copy again, I was so rusty and I just lost like my touch and I had like a massive writer's block. I was like, damn, I can't even do the subject line. I can't even get the first part of the email done. But when I do every single day, just keeps me sharp and I'm able to, you know, it just gives me new ideas as well. So you want to write an email every single day. Like I said, if you're not doing emails and you're doing sales pages, then, you know, try writing a piece of like a small sales page every single day type of thing. So as you can see, guys, the reason why I'm confident to charge 2K per month and even more in the future is because I practice every single day. I want you to look at these emails, guys. Look at these emails. I'm not playing with this, man. Look, still going, still going, still going, still going, still going, still going, still going. Every day, guys, every day I write emails, every single day. This is why I can charge people, because I just write emails and I practice and I hone in on my skills. That's why. Yeah, so for all you guys that ask me how do I get to this level and how do I become confident and how do I know, like, it's because I practice. It's not, no, I didn't watch a YouTube video that said like this shortcut way of becoming great at copywriting without ever practicing copywriting. That don't work. So yeah, practice every single day as much as possible. Don't just write one. If you can write two, there'll be days where I write, there's been days where I wrote like 4 or 5 emails in a day just because I was just in a creative like mode. So now you've done all your practice. Now if you want to take it one step further, what I recommend doing is, and I got this from, shout out to Alex Holowko. So I don't know how to say his name, but he told me that, okay, once you're, you know, you're in the mode of like, okay, you can write those like random emails, like what you've done today or just like things in your head. Once you know, okay, I want to be working with fitness creators, for example, or I want to be working with real estate creators, what you want to do is you want to start writing emails for them. So just so that you can practice, so that when you actually get your real estate coach or your real estate company that you're writing for, you've already been writing emails for them for the past however long, so you're confident in writing in that niche. So I'll tell you what you can do for this. Yeah, go on Instagram. Well, you can go on any other one, but I prefer go on Instagram, find a real estate coach. Okay, this was the first guy that I seen. Check out, okay, so I teach you exactly what to say to become, okay, a top listing agent in your market. You're gonna go on here, you're gonna see, okay, get my free course on sales psychology. Anytime you see someone say get my free course, free ebook, free program, free whatever, that is called a free lead magnet. All they're doing is, now they are providing value, you're gonna get the free thing, whatever it is, but they're doing that to get you into their email list, to get you onto their newsletter, right? So you're gonna click on here and you're gonna see this is the thing. So remember what I said, so they've done this to get us on their newsletter, right? So you're gonna put your email, you're gonna put your full name, and apparently you gotta put your number. So once you put all that, you check out, you're gonna get this thing sent over to your email. You're gonna use it, then now you're gonna start getting regular emails for them, right? Okay, won't be surprised if this guy has a copywriter. Matter of fact, I might even do outreach to him after this video. Okay, so anyway, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna act like you're this guy's copywriter. So you're gonna go back, make a separate Google Doc, call it whatever you want to call it, this guy's name, whatever you want to do. And then just look at like the things that he's teaching. So in this course you will learn, okay, triggering prospects, how your turn, okay, so all of these things here, just copy and paste onto the doc and see, okay, these are how many bullet points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5 different emails that you can write for this guy. Okay, take these things, write those 5 different emails, do your own market research on the real estate like niche thing, and then just write emails for them. And then once you've run out of like this for this guy, move on to another real estate coach or whatever. And then now you'll be able to have those emails and you can put them into your portfolio on a separate. And a portfolio is literally just, I don't use the whole Canva thing. I literally just, I take all my emails, like let's say this email, if I wanted to put this in my portfolio, like I'll just copy it, right? Then go on a separate Google Doc, paste it on there. I'll put all my best emails on there, paste it, title it portfolio, and then that's it. Someone asked me for my portfolio one day and I just sent them like my 8 best emails, and that's what I did. I just copy and pasted it. I didn't use a fancy website, didn't use Canva, didn't use all of that. Yeah, so now you're going to be reading emails, you're going to be practicing emails, and you're going to be practicing emails for your specific niche as well, while also simultaneously building up your portfolio as well. So now you should be ready to write emails or become a copywriter for someone and start charging them. People love to ask me how long did it take me to know if when I was ready to become a copywriter. It took me a week. After doing this for a week, I was so confident that I could start charging people, just because I was actually practicing. So yeah, but just because it took me a week don't mean it's gonna take you a week, or you might get it in a couple days, might take you a couple weeks. I don't recommend going for months and months. I think while you're doing this, okay, I'd say at least a week, but while you're doing this, I'd recommend if you go past a week, start doing outreach as well. So now this is gonna be the biggest one. Now people, they love to talk about outreach, okay? And I'm gonna go in on outreach today. I'm going in on outreach. Now, my gosh, okay, the gurus, man. Every guru just loves to just bang on and on and on and on about how it's all about the DM. It's all about the outreach message. You have to have the perfect outreach method. And then they conveniently give you a script to use that's about to be saturated in about 2 days, because everyone on that video is going to start spamming it out to everyone that you're reaching out to. Like I said, no script in this video. Before you even think about sending your very first DM, forget about the DM for now. One of the biggest things, and I actually think this is bigger than the actual DM, one of the biggest things that is going to get you a client when it comes to cold outreach, and this is if you're doing on Instagram, is your profile. You've heard, if you've been watching me for a while, I know I'm saying it for the 100th time, but I have to say it on this one. Your profile, guys. When you send that DM to whoever you're sending that DM to, what's the first thing they're gonna do? When someone sends you a DM, what's the first thing you do? Do you just blindly reply? Is that what you do? Has anyone done that? No, never. You see the DM, even if it's a good DM or it's a shit DM, what do? You're gonna click on the profile. You're gonna go through the profile. What's the first thing what are you gonna be looking on the profile? You're gonna be looking at the name. You're gonna be looking at the profile. You're gonna be looking at the bio. You're gonna be looking at the highlights. You're gonna be looking at the posts. You're gonna be looking at the reels. A lot of you guys, you spend so much time learning from your favorite guru. Okay, I gotta have this script. I gotta learn. I'm gonna use this DM. I'm gonna use this DM, and then you send the perfect DM. Because I've seen some of you guys. You've sent me your DMs, and they're actually pretty good. And then you're wondering, yo, like, okay, Razor, you said my DM's really good, but why haven't I got a single response in like the last 2 weeks? And I'm like, bro, your DM is amazing. Your profile, shit, bro. There's no picture. You got some stupid name in here. You got a terrible username. You know, your username will be 15. You know, all those. You got the longest username ever. Your profile, you got no profile. You got 14 followers. You're following 2,000 people. No story highlights. No posts. No reels. And no picture. But you have an amazing DM. But no one's there. Guys, make sure your profile is good. Now, people ask me how to make sure their profile good. Okay, just look at mine. Look at some other people that have got clients. What's the first thing you do? So when I send someone a DM, they're gonna check my profile. Now, let's go from top to bottom. I do recommend getting your profile verified. Why? Because one of the biggest reasons why, when someone checks out your profile, because, okay, if you're using scripts, you do come across like a bot. So if you have like first of all, stop using scripts, first of all. The reason why I like having a verified profile is because, of course, it just proves that I'm a real human being, that I'm not like some bot that's sending out mass DMs. Like, no, like when they see this and they see the check, they know, okay, this is a real guy, Razor, right? So my username, it's Razor. You might be thinking, what does DRC mean? It just stands for direct response copywriter. But anyway, Razor DRC underscore, right? Razor underscore DRC, check mark, real person. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Picture. This is a picture of me when I was in Dubai. How many years ago? 2 years ago, right? Shout out my mom. That was my mom's birthday. My mom was in Dubai. Okay, if you have a nice picture, slap it on there. If you don't have a nice picture, just take a normal picture of your face in your bedroom. Just make sure the line's good. Okay, your name. This is my name. Now profile. When it comes to profile, I'm kind of torn with this, and test whatever you want to test. But you know, if you want to talk about how your copywriter, I would say mention, so your name's gonna be there. So now this is the formula that I've used. You just want to state who you are, like in terms of what do you do. So I'm a killer email copywriter. So when they see that, they know, okay, he's a email copywriter. Now, you're an email copywriter for who? For online coaches, right? So I'm kind of niching it down. So I'm not just like, if you're an online coach, I'm an email copywriter for you, right? If you can get even more specific, that's great. Just be a little bit careful of how specific you go. But then again, just test out. Next line, put coaches sell more info products in my copy. Just saying what I do. So coaches, those online coaches I'm an email copywriter for, they sell more info products with my copy. I've kind of niched down a little bit more, again, just letting them know, okay, info products is what I help my coaches sell. And then a simple call to action, DM me, copy to work with me. And then last one is check me out. And then this is my website. Now, I know people can ask me, do I need a website? Do I need a website? No, you do not need a website. This is just overkill. This is just some extra stuff. I've heard people say you need a website. You really don't. Even my first paying client, which is this guy here, shout out Max, absolute legend. Shout out Elio, shout out Alex, my guys. Yeah, he seen me. Now, okay, I'm kind of going off topic, man. What was I talking about? Okay, let me just finish this thought up. He ended up working with me from seeing one of my reels, right? He's seen one of my reels, and I started working with him. Here, around this reel here. So when he seen me, there wasn't all of this stuff above. He just had these reels to work off. So he seen them, he thought that was a cool guy. I sent him a DM, I followed up with him, and then we started working together. He did not go on my website. So that's why I'm telling you, you don't really need the website, because he didn't check out my website. I'll just quickly show you my website, just because I know people are going to be curious. This is my website here. Real simple. The reason why I'm not telling you guys is because I know majority of you guys are gonna be beginners and you don't have testimonials. If you don't have testimonials, I wouldn't even bother making a website, because I don't know what you'd put on there. But anyway, so back to my main point. So yeah, so they're gonna check out my name, they're gonna check out my picture, they're gonna check out my bio. I've seen a lot of you guys copy my bio word for word, bar for bar. You're not slick. I know, same emojis and everything. You didn't even change it. But yeah, don't copy mine. Okay, you use your own brain, switch it up a little bit. But anyway, highlights. Now with the highlights, I understand a lot of beginners are gonna watch this. You don't have testimonials. It's fine. The biggest gem I can give you, and I just told you, my first paying client that's paid me 2,000. How did he get? Why did he work with me? It's because of the reels that I was posting. Now, this is a huge gem, guys. You don't have clients, you don't have no experience, you don't have no social proof. How do you show them that you're a good copywriter with no testimonials? I'll tell you how. You show them that you know what you're talking about. How do you do that? You make short little reels and you post them on your account. Now, of course, if you have a lot of family or friends that you don't want people to see your account and stuff, just make a separate one. This is not my personal one, this is a separate one. And just post all your gems on there, guys. Let them know that you actually know what you're talking about. So literally, these are my videos. It's just me just giving game and source on how to write good emails and how to, you know, write good copy. So when Max came across me somewhere along here, you see I was talking about how to structure your emails. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about you need to start an email list today, right? Great copy. Like, I was talking about so many different things. So, but these were valuable ones, right? These were really valuable reels, and he was able to watch them and see that, okay, first of all, Razor's real. Razor knows exactly what he's talking about, and he's a cool guy. He seems pretty cool. Like, that's what he said on the video testimonial, that he thought that was a cool guy. So just don't go on there, don't be reading no script, don't be all uptight. You can see it's me just sitting back chilling. And that's so weird. I'm wearing the same jersey on this video here, but I just noticed that. It's just me in my garden chilling, just talking to the camera. Just be real. Yeah, don't like pretend to be someone that you're not. So yeah, they're gonna check out your profile. That's the main thing. I just want to make. I've gone in on this subject because a lot of you will have a really great DM, but your profile will be trash, and that's why you're not getting these clients. And also, because you don't have no experience, you do want to be showcasing your skills. Now, of course, this does put in work as well. So step one leads directly into this. If you're not practicing, then you're not really going to know what to say on your videos, because you're not practicing. You're not really you don't know what you're talking about. So you can't make no videos. The reason why I can make these videos is because I practice copy every single day and I read copy every single day. So I know I got so many different video ideas I can make and speak with confidence and actually give out game to like people that watch these videos, right? So yeah, this is another big gem. Make some content on Instagram so that when they click on your profile, they have confidence that, okay, you're not just waffling, you're not just another person. Because anyone can send a DM saying, hey, I'm a copywriter, but how did they know? So yeah, now let's go on to the DMs. Now, like I said, I'm not giving you no script, forget that. But when it comes to the DMs, a couple rules to never do. Don't ever send no one no big ass long wall of text. Nobody's reading that, especially me. I'm not reading that. All these guys that you're trying to work with, they're not gonna read that. For me, I tried to send a one-line DM. straight to the point. One line DM, okay? I'm gonna give you a couple DMs. I'm gonna give you a couple examples of DMs that I've received. And you're gonna see why people don't open them. Okay, boom. So I'm just gonna show this one here. Okay, I'm not gonna read the whole thing because, like I said, it's a lot. But hello, sir. Script. I know that's a script. Didn't even put my name in here. That's how I know it's a script. He's blasted this out to a bunch of people. So, hello, sir. What is he talking about in here? Your video. He's talking about SEO. Okay. Yeah, I'm not interested in this. And you see how it's just a lot to go through. And you know what? It's because I'm looking at it on my laptop that it's a lot readable. When I look at it on my phone, I'm scrolling. Like, this is a lot of stuff to go through. So I know it's a script. It's too long. He should have broken this down. Get straight to the point with one line. He got all of this stuff here. And I'm really not interested. Let me take a look at his profile, actually. Can I look at his profile? Let me look at his profile. Okay. Profile's decent, actually. Okay. Bio, I don't know what to see. Bio, what does he do? What does he do? Profile pictures, calm. I'd recommend some reels, though. It's like low quality type of thing. So just like compare this to mine. I don't wanna hate on this guy because I know he's grinding, but yeah. So now what's the next thing? So yeah, that's on the DM side, right? Now don't forget this, guys. This is something that I do hear like gurus talk about, but I just want to hammer in on this. You have to follow up with people. You have to follow up with people. Don't make the mistake that I was doing, where you just send a DM and you completely forget about them for life. And you just, you send like 10 DMs a day and you never follow with anyone. You gotta follow up with people every single day, guys. This is one. Like, you really need to be on to people. Because don't forget, people are busy. Some people might be eating. They might be with their family. They might be at work. They might not just be in the mood to respond that day. Respond the next day at a different time. Respond again the next day. You know what I'm saying? And also, when you're doing this, follow them, watch their stories, comment, and actually engage with their stuff. So even me, because I follow them, they'll always show up on my feed. So whenever they post, I'll just like it, leave a comment. If they post on their story, watch their story, like their story, swipe up on their story. You know what I'm saying? So you're always in their mentions, so they keep on seeing you, right? And then, you're following up in the DMs too. Now, let me talk about my guy here, Max. Only reason why I got him as a client, yeah, he watched my reel. And actually, I'm pretty sure I sent him a DM. I said, hey. He ignored it because I was a trash DM. 4 days later, I responded to him again. Super simple. I said, hey, do you know copywriter, bro? He responded back to me. He said, yeah. Now, I had to follow up with him. If I just had left it with that hey, which was a terrible DM, I wouldn't have landed him, right? But I followed up with him, and I'm pretty sure when I followed up with him, what did he probably do? He went on my profile, he looked at my stuff, and then he seen my reels, and then he seen that I'm real. They seen that I'm a real person. Then he seen that I have a cool personality. Then he seen that I know what I'm talking about. He probably right after going through like my stuff on my profile, that's when he responded like, okay, yeah, I'm interested in the copywriter. So, but don't forget about the follow-ups. That is huge. Now, the last thing that I'd say is, of course, outreach sucks. First of all, I sent out at least 200 DMs before I landed Max as my first client. So, not here to sugarcoat it, not here to make it look easy. You're gonna send out a bunch of DMs, you're gonna get left unseen. Most of the time, you're gonna get ghosted. Most of the time, that's just outreach. I don't know what to say really, but that's just the reality of it. But yeah, so once you actually do get someone that's interested and you jump on a call with them, a lot of people ask me about sales calls and stuff. Guys, there's no script I would give you for a sales call. The main thing is, okay, you're gonna go on there, you're gonna build rapport with them. You're just gonna be like, for example, me and Max, when I got on the call with him, You know, I was wearing one of my jerseys like this. We was chilling. We were just talking, just find out more about each other, where he's from, where I'm from, okay? And then from there, we just started talking about, okay, so you're interested in a copywriter, you know, I'd love to help you. Like, what were you thinking? What do you have in mind? What do you need help with? Then from there, we just start talking about it. And then, like, I can't really give a script because like, even my call with Vision was different to how it was with Max. And how my call with Vision was different to my call with my first client, Nay. So there's no script. That's why I don't like scripts, because the script will mess you up, because you'll jump on a call with someone and you'll try to be reading the script and you'll be so out of touch and you won't be in the conversation and they will notice it straight away, I'm telling you. So yeah, that's more of a practice thing. I can't really say too much about that. But my biggest tip I don't like calling them sales calls, because sales calls make you think that you have to sell them, and it puts you in that mind of like, it's a sales call, I need to close. I just call it a call, okay? A chilled call. So in the call, one of the biggest things that really landed both of these guys here, both of these legends here. So with Max, when I was on the call with him, I told him, yo bro, hope you don't mind, it was on Zoom. Yeah, it was on Zoom. I told him, yo bro, hope you don't mind, I'm gonna screen share, I got a surprise for you. And he was like, okay, I like surprise, what you got? What I did was I rewrote his landing page, and the landing page wasn't long, it was quite short. I rewrote that, and then I rewrote his email pop-up landing form to collect more emails. And I showed him on the screen, and when I showed him, he was just smiling the whole time. He was like, bro, I like the fact that he took initiative. Bro, I love this. I told him, man, take this is for you. It's for free, I'm not charging you, just want to lead with free value. And he was like, man, I love this. And at the time, he was talking to two other copywriters. And I think this was one of the biggest reasons why he worked with me and why he paid me on the call, because I took initiative and I showed him. And then with Vision, same thing with him, was talking, chopping it up. And then I was like, yo bro, hope you don't mind, I'm gonna quickly screen share. I got some for you, made you some. And it was like, okay, cool, let me see. With him, I'm pretty sure I rewrote his landing page as well. Yeah. And I showed him it, and he was like, okay, yeah, this is hard, I'm gonna use this. And I was like, yeah bro, this is for you, take it, you know, just want to leave with value. And he was like, yeah bro, I like this. So biggest gem I can give with a sales call, especially if you're doing it on Zoom, always show up with some free value that they don't know about. Don't mess it up by saying, yo, on the call, I'm gonna rewrite your thing. Because now you've messed up the surprise. Now they know, oh, I'm gonna go on there, he's gonna rewrite my thing. Which is cool, but it's much better if you just go on there. They have no idea that you're rewriting whatever it is, or whatever free value you've got for them. And then while you're talking, while you're in the flow, right, you just say, yo bro, hope you don't mind, I'm just gonna show you this free value that I got you. But you're gonna see it in their face. They're gonna be like, oh shit, this guy, what? Okay, oh, you rewrote my thing. And then you're gonna see them read it, and then they're gonna be like, oh, okay. And then the good thing about showing them on the call is that if they have any questions, they can just ask you. So they can just say, oh, okay, this is great, so how should I use this? How can I? And you just answer them, and then you just show them your expertise, right? So yeah, so that's literally how I did it, guys. First step, I practiced copy for a week. After a week, I was very confident that I could start selling to people, and then start doing outreach. Got left on scene a bunch, got aired a bunch, sent out free value, got aired again. Yeah, but that's how I did it. And then eventually, my first two clients, Nay and Vision, I worked for them for free. That's when I was doing copywriting, to be honest. But then I used them to get Max, my first official copywriting client. And then of course from there, that's when I started getting paid. Now, just to be upfront with you, like I said, this is not no easy, whatever you want to call it, side hustle. You know, I started copywriting 2 years ago for like 4 months. I tried to get a client, bro. It was so tough. I'm not gonna say I couldn't. I just got fed up of doing outreach back then. Plus, I was making the mistakes. Like, my profile was nowhere near as good as this. I wasn't dropping content. Just like showing people that I know what I'm talking about. I just make a bunch of mistakes. So I stopped. I did every other side hustle. Came back to copywriting after working with Vision, being like his growth operator for a while. And then from there, when I started doing outreach again, it took me 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks to land Max as a client. But yeah, officially I started 2 weeks ago. But yeah, just it's not no easy thing. Like I said, not gonna sell you a dream on it being easy, cause I know, yeah, it's tough, especially that the outreach phase is the toughest part. But yeah, thank God I was able to get my client now. Got a ton of momentum, kind of building a personal brand here on YouTube as well. And yeah, I'm trying to hit that 10K as soon as possible. Would love for you guys to subscribe to see that journey. I'm gonna get there for sure. I'm gonna carry on dropping these gems as well for all the beginner copywriters, or for anyone that wants to just watch to see what happens, right? To see if I actually get that 10K. But yeah, subscribe guys. I hope this video has definitely helped out. And yeah, no course, no none of that. Just straight to the point, no BS. I think this video will help you guys out a lot. Hope this video has helped you. And yeah, see you on the next video. Any questions, put it in the comments. I'll get back to you guys with another banger on the next video. All love, peace.